Are you afraid of sales objections? Like so many people, I think objections are the stepping stones towards sales. If somebody is asking some questions, that means they are in the process of making a decision. So objections should not be treated as, walls. They are like ways to get to the final decision, right? So there are a lot of people, they are talking about handling the objections through a script, which should not be the case because everybody is having different kind of a mindset, different kind of a questions they put up in front of you. Yes, there are few frequent questions which definitely you can practice, but I don't recommend it because you have to be very genuine towards somebody, helping them to take the right decision in your favor, right? And that's not what you are favoring to yourself, that actually is a favor to them, making a right decision to move ahead in their journey. So how do you do that? Now, if you say that I want to have additional weapon to counter this objections, I think you are mistaken. So you have to have arms and ammunition right there from the customer itself. Surprising, right? How do you say that you will be handling objections from the customer's words only? This is what is the subject which I'm gonna cover in short. So whenever you go on a call with a prospect, mind it that there would be certain objections which everybody carries in their mind. It's natural, nothing to worry about it. Now, how are you going to handle that? Whenever you go on a call, open a sheet in front of them, in front of the prospect, and share it, whatever they are talking. So you need to ask meaningful questions to understand what exactly they want, right? So the outcome has to be defined first. So you can also relate it to the island of hell to island of heaven. So the current situation is considered as island of hell, and the desired situation is considered to be the island of heaven. So people want to go from hell to heaven, and there could be many ways to do that. Correct? So first thing is you have to make them understand that whatever position they are, they can consider it as hell compared to the desired situation, and that is why they are here on the call with you, right? Now, when you understand that there is a gap, you have to show it. So when you make them visualize this gap by maybe drawing certain things on the screen or a notepad or whatever way you want to do, show that. Visualization is one important aspect to decision making when it comes to objection handling. When the customer sees that there is a gap, they can relate it to better rather than just talking, right? So show it on a piece of paper, on a screen, that this is the gap. Now this gap can be filled through multiple ways, right? So that's a way, that's the solution, or that's a framework which you're gonna cover by telling that, let's say you are at this position and you want to go to this level. So these are the possible solutions, these are the possible frameworks, or these are the possible ways how you can reach from this level to this level, this stage to this stage. Now, when that solution is grasped by the audience, the prospect, then the next, which is very important, you have to talk about your way which suits them the best, right? So you have to inculcate the words which they have already told, incorporate in your solution, like this is what you told me you wanted, this is number 2 you told me you are worried of, this is number 3 you told you are literally frustrated of and you want to get out of it. Put that everything. Let's say the customer wants accountability, the customer wants more support, the customer wants hand holding. So put everything which the customer has told you whenever you have asked the question to understand their pain and their desires. Put that in your solution and then craft that message accordingly, so that the solution which you are proposing is the best suited for the customer. The customer should think like that, oh, this is what I was looking for, and everything is there. So the arms and ammunition which you were looking for somewhere extra is already there with you when you are talking with the customer. The only thing is you need to take notes of that very precisely, so that that becomes a weapon for you to handle objections. Next time, if the customer is going back on their words, you can definitely show them, saying, hey, you were just talking about this. What happened? Why are you going back? Don't you want to make it a success? Don't you want to do this? You just told me this. So when you use this weapon, the sales objections becomes merely a few lines of talks, and the customer takes a decision right away on the call. So that's it in this video. I hope you liked it. Please do let me your comments and feedback. Bye bye.